Meet the new addition to the house. His name is Whiskey. He's 8 months old, so he's gonna get a lot bigger yet. Hey, you. I'm hoping he gets ginormous. I absolutely love him. He's just a bundle of loving joy. So I got some new products in the mail, and we're gonna be testing these out today. Let's take a look. So here's what we got. Today we're gonna be working with this smaller heater. This is a 100-watt heater by Haiger. I'm pretty sure it has a built-in thermostat, so I'm kind of excited. Let's go ahead and open these. And also, guys, what we're gonna be doing here is we're gonna be setting up some new Betta tanks. I have this 10-gallon rack here, and I wanna put the 2 heaters they sent me in the top 2 tanks in this rack. I was pretty excited to have Haiger send me these heaters because I've been seeing them pretty popular in the Facebook groups, and especially in the Betta Fish Keeper scene, because these things are absolutely perfect for like the 5-gallon or the 10-gallon tank because they come in 50 watts or 100 watts. What makes these heaters cool is they have a digital display thermostat on the heater. So when you're looking at the tank, you can see exactly what the water temperature is inside of it. And you just use like this little clicker on the cord itself that you plug it in with to set it. It's super easy, and they're really sleek looking. You know, some of these weird heaters just look really intrusive in your tanks. These things are black. They're kind of a dark matte plastic look, and just look at that. Like, that just looks sick. I just love this new digital thermostat look inside the tanks. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of the digital thermostats on the heaters. I love it. I don't know. I know it's kind of a mix between like the all natural look. All you do with these heaters, you just hold the button there and you just click it to set it. It's literally that simple. As you see, I don't need the temp in the 90s for these guys. I'm going to set these at 78, I think, or 79 maybe. I feel like Bettas do like a little bit warmer water, but we'll see how they do at these temps. It's kind of funny because this whole Betta fish thing was kind of like an in the moment type of thing. I just been craving some new Bettas in the house, and like you can never have enough Betta fish, right guys? So the heaters are heating the water up, and we're going to be ready for some cool Bettas. So let's get the heck out of here. All right, so the heaters are set up. I got all the wiring tidied up. It's awesome. I'm really excited about this. I want some Betta fish now, though, because these 10s are perfect for Bettas. And I'm going to head to some big box chain stores and look at Bettas. I know that's weak sauce, but we don't have any local pet stores, so it's all I got. So let's go. So we are back at the crib. The fish are on the table there waiting. I want to make sure that the water temperatures are good. The heaters are at about 73. We got to check the water temperature of these Bettas. We might be able to throw them in there if, because obviously when they're at the store, they don't have heated water. I got a half moon king male and a lunar flare male. So I'm pretty excited about these. Let's kind of get to acclimating them. I don't know if I'm going to plop and drop them or if I'm going to acclimate them. So I need to go get the temp gun and figure out what temperature those cups are at, though. All right, so I got the temp gun here. Let's do a little comparison to what the water is. It says it's 74, and the thermostat says it's 73. This tank says it is 76. That's odd. 76, and that says it's 70. That is weird. Sometimes these temp guns are weird. So that's a little odd, I will admit. Let's check the temperature of our Bettas. We have 68 and we have 67. So I think they're safe to go in there. God, they just look super cool. I'm excited to get them in, and let's go do the damn thing. All right, guys, fast forward 1 week. We actually had something happen with the Betta. The king male got pretty lethargic and actually passed. We did go and get a refund at them because we got them at Petco. It does really suck, you know, you kind of get in your head when fish die, and especially like when you do videos on fish, it kind of sucks, I'll be completely honest, because, you know, you like to make it look like you know what you're doing. We checked the ammonia, because obviously some people are going to say, well, it's a dirt tank, obviously there's ammonia in it. Check the ammonia, it wasn't that. But I actually did pick up a replacement beta. I will admit I was pretty excited for that king male, but I did pick up a bumblebee male in here, so he's pretty cool as well. There he is right there. See if we can get some close-ups of him. I tell you guys, the black substrate with the black backgrounds, I absolutely love it. It really makes the colors pop. Yes, we do have a small little guppy in there. I just really like kind of keeping a small guppy with my betas. It kind of like helps. I feel like it helps them flourish. It's a personal thing. You could probably troll it if you really wanted to. Look at the magnificent beauty of this guy, guys. So yeah, the whole sole purpose of this video is kind of just trialing and testing these heaters, because it's a really good, I feel like it's the perfect setup for like a beta fish tank, because this is a 100-watt heater. This is a 10-gallon tank. I think they make this style up to the 200-watt. I may be mistaken. But Haiger's kind of becoming famous right now for putting that big digital thermostat on their heaters. And I really do like that. As you guys know, I have the big titanium heaters in my pond made by Haiger, the 800-watt heaters. And those things have given me zero issues. Here's the other beta. We had zero issues with this guy. He's just loving life. And of course I have him with the guppy in here. They're like best friends. The red tiger lotus in here. We're pretty excited about what's going to come of that. But yeah, guys, my review on these heaters, I'm pretty happy with them. They work fairly well, and there is obviously a variance sometimes in the digital thermostat versus what the actual water temperature is. But I feel like you're gonna get that with any style of digital thermostat. You know, there's variance, and it's just gonna happen. So, what do you think, Whiskey? What do you think? What was your favorite fish, bud? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. A lot of people have been asking me what this orange cord is in my house, and it's actually the water change hose, because for a lot of these planted tanks, I don't actually do water changes on. I just add on to what's missing and what evaporates, essentially. So, and this orange hose will be going soon. It's just a matter of, I just got to figure out a way to get in a direct source of water, and I'll get a nice black hose. So it's to come. Long story short, I'm super happy with the turnout here. We got 3 betas in these 2 tanks and the beta heaters. Would I recommend these heaters to someone else? Yes, I think they're a super cool looking heater. They work fairly well. And yeah, I'm not a sellout, but I think it's a fair product. So yeah, guys, life is still great over here at Palmer Aquatics. We got the Christmas lights up, you know, because we're, you know, festive and all. We just got done planning this 55-gallon tank yesterday. This is the back of the entertainment center build. This is finally coming together. I did some supports on the floor. Hit me up in the comment section if you want to see how I did supports downstairs. I can't remember if I showed you guys that or not. So this tank is looking pretty spectacular. That is fake decor, but I think once all these plants come in, you're not even going to be able to tell the difference. I think it's going to look pretty sick. But yeah, things are great. Oh, and we have, if you're wondering what fish are in here, these are the rosy red minnows. Just because there's so much dirt in here, I don't want to throw fish that I really care about in here, because dirt does sometimes leach ammonia. We do have the duckweed doing the damn thing up here, so that really helps. A lot of people have been asking me in the comment section what these little boxes are that I build for the lights, and essentially what it is, it's just a lifter box, you know, because if your light just sits on the bottom of the tank like that, sometimes it's gonna have a tendency to fry your floating plants because it's too close. And when you lift up your light like this, it kind of just spreads out the lighting a little bit. What else is going on? I received a bunch of new goldfish. Most of them are just single tails, or actually there are a couple double tails in here. I did have to remove a couple of the single tails though, just because they were kind of harassing some of the slower moving double tails. So I just threw them in the pond downstairs. What else is going on? I've been having some issues with keeping the floating plants alive in this tank down here. So what I did was I changed it out for a Haiger planted LED. Super budget friendly light. I'm really digging on these lights. They're pretty cheap. This is probably one of my favorite best bang for your buck as far as growing plants in tanks for buying a planted light. As you can see, the water lettuce is looking kind of sickly, and that's because the last light wasn't doing so great. So, and I also threw a big chunk of Java moss in here. What else is going on? It's been super busy. We're just kind of like keep grinding. The houseplants look amazing as per usual. Thanks to my girlfriend on that one. Okay, the Nano Tanks, and you guys have been asking for updates on these Nano Tanks. These are doing pretty well. If I'm being honest with you, we've never done water changes on these. And most of these tanks are just rhizome plants mixed in with some pothos. And it really just kind of does it justice as far as like sucking out the nutrients, or the nitrates, I should say. So as you can see, we got pothos roots going crazy. Shout out to a local fish keeper, Dan, hooked me up with those. I love you, sir. And oh yeah, we got a little rubber plant here sticking out of this nano, this round cylinder nano. Hoping for some decent results with that. But yeah, we're always grinding and kind of just adding more fish and tanks. And what else is there to share? Well, actually, guys, I think I'm going to sum that up here just because I have a bunch of videos I'm trying to edit and I don't want to share everything. So let me know in the comment section what you think of these Haiger heaters that I'm testing in these small little 10-gallon tanks. I really like it. Like, there's a lot of simplicity there, and I like the digital thermostat. I know that, well, actually, I don't want to deep dive into anything. Let me know in the comment section if you've used small 10-gallon heaters like this, or if you've used this exact Haiger heater. Please let me know in the comments. All right, guys. Whoop, whoop.